the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. They start this playoff game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
So a nice completion here for him in his first completion of the game. And I love the fact that he gets hit, be able to settle in now and just worry about executing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Hunt.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Golden Bears, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He escapes the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Carr over the middle. It's Lyon. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. First down and more. He's still running. bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this team.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's James. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll give it to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Hunt. Make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw,
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here's the option play. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of those dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He gets loose. And here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Too much speed for the defense. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Wide open downfield. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Golden Bears will line up here on first down and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, it's Jacobs. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Carr. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Now the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Graham behind the line. It's James. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Ball handed off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Pringle. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
So So California's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He shreds the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
31, Miami, 20.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, that means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down.